What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, and I got some breaking news in the sport of boxing. And we are talking heavyweight men's boxing. And the former WBC American heavyweight champion, bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, he is in talks to face none other than Zhilei Big Bang Zhang, June 1st, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Uh, Now, this comes on the heels of both of these fighters. They both lost decision fights in their last fights to former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder currently is ranked as ESPN's number 8 heavyweight, and Zhang is ranked as ESPN's number 6 heavyweight. Um, when the fight goes down, Deontay Wilder will be 38 years old. Zhang will be 41 years old. Um, Deontay Wilder has 43 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw with 42 wins by way of knockout. Big Bang Zhang is 26 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw with 21 wins by way of knockout. The other defeat that Zhang suffered on his record came to the current IBF interim heavyweight champion, Filip Hrgovic. And a lot of people felt that Zhang should have got the nod. I myself thought that. But let's talk about this a little bit. Now, this could be on the undercard of the undisputed light heavyweight championship card for Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Now, with these two fighters, Deontay Wilder and Big Bang Zhang, they both need a win. They both need a win. Now, where Wilder's at, he suffered the 2 losses to Fury in their trilogy fight. In the second fight, he was stopped in the 7th round. In the third fight, he was stopped in the 11th round. And then he came back with a first round knockout over Robert Helenius, the Nordic Nightmare. It wasn't the best fight. They only threw a total of 8 punches in that first round. But we all know that Wilder, he has that power, so you only need one sometimes. But the game plan for him was to come in, be mobile, move around the outside, and when he got backed into a corner, that's when he struck, and we all know the rest with that. And after that, there was talks of him potentially having a fight with Andy Ruiz Jr., but Andy Ruiz was pricing himself out, saying he wanted $20 million to fight Wilder. He wanted a 50-50 purse and all of this other stuff. And essentially, Wilder stayed out of the ring for another year plus. And, being inactive like that and this late stage in your boxing career can hurt you. Now, with Zhang has been relatively active. Last year, Zhang broke out to the world pretty much, put the heavyweight division on notice that he was here and he is here to stay with 2 wins over the juggernaut Joe Joyce. In that first fight, he stopped Joe Joyce. His eye was swelling up. Referee, the ring doctor thought he probably had something broken going on here, so they stopped the fight, and Zhang won that. Then he came back and he got I believe it was a third round stoppage, where it saw Joe Joyce trying to avoid, that southpaw left. He was going to his right, and then you seen Zhang threw that punch right here and came back with that right hook, and bang, I should say, bang. Joe Joyce was out before he even hit the canvas. Well, he was down and he didn't know where he was. But I like Joe Joyce. Now, originally, a lot of promoters were saying that Deontay Wilder and Joe Joyce should square off because of, both suffering the type of losses that they lost, and it would be kind of a do or die situation for them. Now, with Wilder in his last fight with Joseph Parker, he tried to do the same thing he did with Robert Helenius, which is be mobile, move around the outside, try to box. It wasn't his best showing by far. It was arguably the worst showing of his career. Um, he's not the mover boxer type. He's never been the mover boxer type. He has good footwork. He's athletic, but that's not his style of moving around and throwing punches on the back foot. You be the bigger man. Now with these two guys, Wilder's 6'5", 6'7", and Zhang is 6'6". Wilder is anywhere from 218 to 220, 230, and Zhang, he's about anywhere from 285 to 292. So yeah, there's a big weight difference there. But Wilder has fought a lot of guys in his career that have outweighed him. Every time he fought Fury, Fury outweighed him close to about 30 or 40 pounds. The first time they fought, Fury was about 254. Wilder was 212. The second time they fought, Fury was about 267. Wilder was about 228, 230. And then the fourth time they fought, you could see it. Wilder was about almost 240 pounds the night of the fight, while Fury was about close to about 272 the night of the fight. So he's used to fighting people who outweigh him 30, 40, sometimes 50 pounds. But this whole moving around, bouncing around thing, um, I'm it's not the best thing for him to do. Now with Zhang, he's got fast hands. He's very accurate with his punches. He doesn't waste a lot of punches, but he has slow feet. He's not a big mover at all. He has relatively slow feet, which makes this fight very, very interesting. This is a very winnable fight for both guys. Zhang, with his Olympic pedigree, he was an Olympic silver medalist. He has, like I said, fast hands. He throws good combinations. He punches really well, punches hard. So yeah, this is definitely a fight that he can win. With Wilder, if he comes in and fights like Wilder of old, gets out of that, get that trilogy out your head, get that last loss out of your head, and comes in, it actually fights and tries to be the bigger man. This is definitely a winnable fight for him, pending or not pending, but due to the fact that um Zhang has pretty average to slow feet, and he's a southpaw. Now Wilder, he struggled with southpaws. We can go back and look at the history of southpaws, but he's got knockouts over them, but they weren't this big. The last southpaw he fought was Luis King Kong Ortiz. In that first fight, Ortiz gave him some fits. He was dropped early, but he came back. He buzzed Wilder in about the 8th round, and it looked like he was on the verge of probably getting Wilder out of there until the bell sounded. Wilder came back the next couple rounds and got the stoppage. In the second fight, um, Ortiz pretty much won every round of that fight until he got stopped in the 7th round, and that was the one. That all I need is one. Now with he fought another southpaw, Arthur Spuka, and that was a different Wilder right there. Arthur Spuka, not as big, but was coming forward against Wilder. But Wilder seemed to be good with his timing, not wasting his punches, fighting smart. And if you go back and watch that knockout, it was I believe, a 9th round knockout. He pretty much gauged the distance, let Spuka come in. He went to throw a wild overhand left, and he caught him on the inside. Boom, sent him out on the stretcher. And he hasn't fought since. But I want to know your opinion on this fight, guys. June 1st, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Deontay Wilder versus Big Bang Zhang. The Bronze Bomber versus Big Bang. This is going to be explosive. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, I got the God and Grind shirts. Oh, yeah, on deck. I do ship. I do deliver. So let me know what you guys need. I got you. Peace.